Hey, what's up guys, it's Apollo Uchiha here and welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with a new short movie. The name of the short movie is What If Naruto Met the Spirit of Tobirama. And yeah guys, it is an unscripted short movie. Now before continuing, this shout out is due where it is due. Shout out to AK-ZT9LO for suggesting this idea. I couldn't name it, so I had to spell it out. Now this one is a wild idea. So I hope you're ready for it. Heads up, and make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you do so. Like it and leave some wild ideas in the comment section. I might try some. Anyways, enough said. Without any further ado, let's begin with our today's short movie. Our story begins in Konoha-gakure no Sato, 8 years after the Kyuubi attack, as we go towards the Shinobi Academy, the prestigious academy in which the next generation of shinobis and konoichis were being trained and prepared, as currently there was a sparring session going on for the youngest class, in which most of the most prominent figures' children resided. Most of the clan heads' kids, alongside with some of the civilian council members' kids, were there, alongside with one child who had everyone on their toes. The child was Naruto Uzumaki, not because he was a prodigy of any sort, because he was the prankster from hell. And the kid had the survival instincts and the attention instincts of a capybara. And that is why the sensei of that class was pissed all the time. And that sensei was Iruka Omino, who was currently conducting a sparring session between the said kid as well as Sasuke Uchiha. Are you sure, Naruto? I mean, Sasuke has already done his spar. You can use Kiba. Hey, what do you mean by that, sensei? I am strong. I can beat Naruto. Oh, shut up, dog breath. I'm not gonna go for an easy target. Since I'm the one who get to choose, I'm gonna choose the Tame over there. And I'm gonna show him that I am going to be the strongest Hokage. Whatever. Let's get this over with. Pathetic human being. And with that, Sasuke walked with arrogance and then took the stance. As Naruto then also took the stance. Alright, begin. As immediately Sasuke dashed, and with two techniques, with a leg sweep and a punch to the chest, Naruto was on the ground, and Sasuke stood in front of him with eyes that were looking down on him. Pathetic. And you were supposed to be the Hokage. I'll tell you what you'll be the Kage of. You'll be the Kage of insects, cockroaches, and termites. That is, even if you are able to win over them. I doubt you can defeat them even. Naruto. You're a waste of space and a waste of the seat in the academy. A civilian child would benefit more than from you being here. After saying those harsh words, Naruto was quiet, and the whole class was quiet because Sasuke has never lashed out like such. Sasuke, that was rude. Enough, Iruka. If you don't wish to teach me, I will go and complain to the council. Do you want that to happen? No. Naruto, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I'll get you next time, Tame. Like I'll fight you next time. There is no next time. I've proven to you that you're not worth it. You're a disgrace to the shinobis. As Naruto was left stunned when these words were said to him, to cool off his head, he went where he usually went. It was evening, so he went towards the Hokage monument. And he usually rested on top of the fourth Hokage's head, but he did not notice and was now currently sitting on the top of the second Hokage's head. Deep in thought, as words of Sasuke were playing again and again in his ears, and he was looking back at what he has achieved over the past few months of the first year of the academy. Damn, I haven't gotten any progress yet. Tame is pulling ahead. At this point, there's no chance I'm gonna become the Hokage. Ah, damn it! What I'm gonna do? Each and every class they kick me out of it for nothing. As Naruto punched the huge rock, causing him to bleed a little, and by some sheer fate, the blood fell on top of a seal that was left behind by the second Hokage himself. As soon as the blood connected with the seal began to glow, and it activated, and there in a puff of smoke appeared a huge matrix that began to latch on to the arm of Naruto. What the hell? As Naruto took the steps back until he was grabbed by someone who was standing in front of him. Oi, kid. Who are you? Uh, um, Ghost? Get away from me, you ghost! As Naruto tried to get away. I'm not a ghost, I'm a clone. Clone of the second Hokage, that is, said Naruto. I know you. You died like a million years ago. What? How long has it been? As that is when Naruto then said, currently Hiruzen Sarutobi-sama, the third Hokage, is in charge, but we have the fourth Hokage who died a few years ago. So it's not been that long. Why did you say a million of years? You almost gave me a heart attack. Well, what do you mean by that? I left a part of my soul, and only a Senju or a Uzumaki would be able to activate it with their blood. I left it just in case something happens, such as an Uchiha revolution or something. Uchiha revolution? Of course. Did they win or something? No, I kind of accidentally might have awoken you. What? I left this behind as a contingency plan, and this brat out of nowhere. Wait, you said you did it, said Tobirama as his neck snapped, and he looked at Naruto. You're a scrawny brat. From which angle do you look like you belong to the Uzumaki clan or the Senju clan? Oi, I am an Uzumaki. Tibayo, you have the tick mark, so I guess you are an Uzumaki. But blonde hair? Huh, weird. I see. Said Tobirama. What is going on? Since my seal is lashed onto you, I am able to see through your memories. Courtesy of me copying the Yamanaka clan's mind reading technique. What? Get out of my mind, old man. You're a creep. I'm not a creep, said Tobirama with his eyebrow twitching. Let me do it. I wanted to see what has happened. And what Tobirama found only made him frown. The people crowning a little boy, and him being unaware of what he possessed. Do you know what you possess, my dear boy? What? Oh yeah, I have great instincts. I can run away from Anbus and can prank everyone in broad daylight, said Naruto with a toothy grin. But that is all I can do, though. I suck at being a shinobi. I was just here venting out that the Teme was pulling away and I'm just left in the dust. You and Uzumaki left in dust. Don't make me kid. The Senjus and Uchihas, if rivals were any other clan that were the Uzumaki clan, those people alone were capable enough of handling both the Senjus and Uchihas combined. Whoa, really? Yes. How do you... As for how I know that, my brother married one. My sister was quite a feisty woman. Too much. Troublesome. As Nara would say. That's what Shikamaru says. He's a Nara, I guess. From your memories I can see. And this Teme you speak of is an Uchiha, right? Yes. Uchiha massacre. Stop reading my mind. It's creepy. I have my seals already activated. I have read through your mind completely. And your sexy no jutsu. Seriously. The first jutsu you invent is a perverted jutsu. I mean, come on. You can do so much more than that with the potential you possess. And yet you do this. But I must say, this is quite a good jutsu to be used in literally at the most obnoxious places, giving you an edge. Smart move, kid. Wait. What do you mean by that? What I'm saying is that you have an edge over the others, and a mind that means that you are like me, capable of creating your own creations and using them, not veering away from them. I, in my younger age, have created a fair share of jutsus myself. I mean, I created the Harashin Jutsu, which I'm quite shocked that the 4th Hokage adapted and took it up a notch, and was later on known by it. I'm proud. But you, on the other hand... Seriously, using this contingency plan, what were you thinking? I told you it was an accident. Of course I know. But you could have gone to that head over there and relaxed over there, and left mine alone. I made sure that I told Monkey to never allow anyone up there. Only if it was an urgency. He's old, so he might have forgotten. I guess you're right. Well, anyway. This Teme of yours, Sasuke Uchiha, he's giving you trouble, right? Yes. Of course, it's always an Uchiha. Let me guess, his whole family died. and he's now gone nuts and wants revenge or something like that. I guess so. And he's high on horse, like he owns the place. From the looks of it. Yes, I'll show that Uchiha that he owns nothing. Kid, listen to me and listen to me well. A good Uchiha is a dead Uchiha, which means the rest of the clan is good now, except for one pest that you gotta take care of. What? Yes. The Uchihas, they are evil. They are the embodiment of just problems. Just take care of them. I was not able to do that because of diplomacy, but you can. If you do that, I will be able to help you beat Sasuke Uchiha, but you have to beat him to death. What? Of course now he's not that much crazy in the head, but sooner or later he will be. Because that kid, he reminds me of Madara, said Tobirama in a little bit of seriousness in his tone. Oh, okay, said Naruto gulping. When can I begin? Right now. We'll begin right now. What? As that is when Naruto and Tobirama then both appeared in a different location altogether. What is this? This is a room that is located in the bunkers of the Senju clan that I had made myself a second clone in. The first one is already dissipated. I will continue on from here, regaining his memories. How did you even do all of this? Planning of way far ahead. I knew that the Uchihas would cause trouble. One of the Uchihas did a great work. The only one I can commend, Itachi. But the problem that he has left, it needs to be sorted out. And besides, it seems that Konoha is in need of a new Kage. And you, my dear boy, are going to be trained and drilled to become that. Wait, what? You're gonna help me become a Kage? Yes, a true Hokage. Because Konoha is being too lenient nowadays, and only you can change it. As Naruto was excited, but what he did not see was that Tobirama was much more excited than him, because he was happy that the Uchihas were dead, finally. And the only one that was left, he was gonna convince the boy throughout the training that Uchihas were evil, and the only Uchiha that is good Uchiha is a dead Uchiha. And so, Naruto's torturous training began while he still attended the academy to make sure that he was still the dead last there. Tobirama made him sure that he was keeping up the act of the dead last as he usually did and keep it a secret for the time being. But in the nighttime, Naruto had a habit of training alone to make sure that he was getting much more stronger, and surprisingly enough, this part of training was noticed by one Danzo Shimura and his spies, who has noticed that Naruto was leaving his apartment each and every night. And this rubbed him off wrongly until he saw that Naruto was training in the same way Tobirama sensei trained them. I must meet this child and find out how he knows about this resume. This resume is of Tobirama sensei. I have followed the same routine. How does this boy knows of it? And so, one night while Naruto was training, from the shadows, Danzo Shimura appeared. I wish to speak with you, Naruto Uzumaki. As Naruto literally flinched. Ghost? I'm not a ghost. You're Danzo-sama, right? From the council? Yes, I am from the council. What can I do for you, sir? What are you doing here out late this night? And why are you practicing these katas? And how do you know of them? I am training, and as for how I know about these katas, because of my sensei. Don't bullshit me, child. I know Hiruzen is not teaching you. He's not allowed to show violent favoritism. And you're the dead last of the academy. How do you know so much about me? It's my job to know. Now tell me, how do you know the katas of Tobirama sensei? Wait, are you Monkey? No, I'm not Monkey. And that is the nickname that was used for the third by the second. Wait, as Naruto began to laugh, Gigi was called Monkey? Seriously? Yes, because he was the summoner of the Monkey clan and liked to hop on trees a lot. That is still kind of funny. As that is when we see there was a puff of smoke and Tobirama appeared there in the form of a clone. Sensei. Danzo, you have grown older. Yes, Yes, I have. I see. What happened to the village? Why is it so soft? And why is the training all about reading about us and not focusing as it should? It's because of the civilians, Sensei. Hiruzen and the others have decided that they need some leniency. Hiruzen might have been a good Kage in his era, but right now in the era of peace, he's not doing a great job. Konoha needs to be prepared 24/7 because those people out there, they're just waiting for a problem or mistake to happen and then they would strike. I know, I am aware, Sensei. I've tried my best. I even wanted this child to be trained under me by your route plan that you proposed to me. Yes. That would be a problem because of his tenant. That is what Hiruzen said. Trust me when I say this. I trust you completely, Sensei. But your training would be helpful if you keep his emotions intact. What are you talking about? Aren't you training me? I am, Naruto, but my chakra is soon going to run out. All I can do is give you the scrolls and the library. He is to be the successor. Make him into the ideal Hokage, Danzo. I'm leaving the future of Konoha in your hands now. Do not disappoint me. I will not, Sensei. I will not. And so, Naruto was left under the care of Danzo, as Tobirama, after giving his long life lessons as well as his teachings passed down to Naruto, then left. After a year. And during the stay that Naruto had with Tobirama, Naruto began to feel a hatred towards Sasuke because of his cockiness, because of his arrogance, because of his ego. And then Naruto and Sasuke, again after 2 years worth of training, 1 year under Danzo and 1 year under Tobirama himself, were facing once more against one another, as Naruto proudly displayed red swirl, much larger one, on his orange jacket on the back. Just because you think you're from an imaginary clan doesn't mean that you're from one. Shut up, Uchiha. Today I'm gonna make you respect my clan and make you my bitch. You're gonna regret those words, Uzumaki. Come at me. Begin. As Sasuke dashed, but only for Naruto to grab his hand and literally twist his wrist until a snap was heard and kick him in the ribs, sending him flying towards a tree, knocking Sasuke out with 2 techniques altogether. As Naruto brought out a kunai and began to walk menacingly towards Sasuke. What's the problem, Sasuke? Where is that Uchiha mightiness? Where is the mighty Sharingan? Those pathetic stealing guys, all they can do is steal and bleed, cause you into swirl of chaos. That is what they are, cesspool of hatred. That is why you're so sore. It's glad that the rest of the Uchihas are dead. The only problem that we have left to deal with is you. As everyone was dead silence, Naruto, enough! As Mizuki tried to intervene, but Naruto grabbed his hand and literally ripped it to shreds with a kunai. Do not try to touch me again. I know what you're trying to do, Mizuki. You and your snake will suffer. And that was more than enough to send Mizuki on a high alert, and he flinched, which caused Iruka to be confused as well. Naruto, enough. This prank has gone way too far. You hurted your own sensei. Do you want to be dismissed? Fine, I won't hurt you, Uchiha. But one wrong step, I'm coming for your neck. My sensei is right. A good Uchiha is a dead Uchiha. And with that said, Naruto turned on his back and was beginning to leave until Sasuke's ears began to ring with those words, and he got up. Using his hand signs, he then said, Fireball! Fireball Jutsu! As Naruto disappeared by throwing a kunai to the left side, appearing there and threw a kunai that grazed Sasuke's face. As Sasuke hugged his face from one side. Ah! What is this? It's a little lethal dose of poison. It's gonna be paralyzing your half side of your beautiful face, Sasuke. Be grateful that it wasn't your neck or tongue. Otherwise you would have been dead. Coward. That is what Uchiha do. Attack from behind. After stealing the techniques of others. Pathetic. With that said, Naruto, after making Sasuke a joke in front of everyone, began to leave. As soon as this was heard by the civilian council, they were downright enraged and was now in front of the whole council. The boy is getting way too much ahead of himself. He hurted Uchiha-sama, and he needs to pay for that. Enough. The boy only did what was right. He was humiliated more than enough. And plus, Uzumaki was a clan that was founding father of our village. We cannot ignore their heritage, and Sasuke insulted them. And besides, Naruto is the last of that clan as well. So what? Uchiha clan has a dojutsu. What did Uzumaki's ever do? They hosted the Jinchuriki, and they have the Uzumaki Army team chains. They invented half of the jutsus and created half of the kages. Tobirama-sama, Hashirama-sama, me as well. And Minato was already following the footsteps of the second. Jiraiya was also created with the help of Uzumakis because of the fine arts that they created. Should I continue on? The jackets that you wear has a swirl in it. The leaf symbol has a swirl in it. How many times would you reject the Uzumaki clan when the evidence is in front of them that they existed and they were honored by Konoha as an extension of their own village? That is correct. We Yugas have respected the Uzumaki clan. It's just that we are shocked that the Yugas at one point alongside with the Uchihas were respected, but the Uzumakis and Senjus, they were not, because they didn't exist any longer. So what? They don't exist anymore. So does the Uchiha clan, said Danzo. Danzo-sama, what are you trying to say? It's Uchiha-sama we're speaking of, and that is the Uzumaki-san that I'm speaking of. Tobirama-sama would have not wanted this. Me and Hiruzen agree on one thing. Tobirama-sama was a visionary, and he detested Uchihas, and for a very good reason. They are known for their curse of hatred, a hatred that sent them spiraling down to the path in which Sasuke is walking, a destructive one. And you pampering him are only making things worse. You should be grateful that Naruto didn't kill Sasuke, because he's training under me and is told how to kill. What? I forbade you. You can speak to Naruto, or even walk through his mind alongside mine and find out what truly happened. I'm more than willing to allow Inoichi to walk through mine if he's scared to walk into Naruto's. Go on, Inoichi. I want to hear it from you. And after Inoichi nodded and did what was told to do, Inoichi revealed the shocking fact. It was the second Hokage. From what I can tell, it was a contingency plan that was mistakenly unlocked by Naruto, and since then, for a year, he was trained by the second, and his ideologies were passed down to him and Danzo, and later on Danzo was ordered to train Naruto, because he was chosen as the next Kage, since he was a true Uzumaki member. How is that possible? What proof do we have? The proof is that only an Uzumaki or a Senju was able to unlock that seal. That contingency seal that was left by my sensei. Our sensei, Hiruzen. And civilian-san, that is a proof, if Tobirama-sama were awakened, that Naruto is a pure-blooded Uzumaki. There is no denial in it. As the civilians gritted their teeth, knowing that they were on the losing end, and so Naruto was allowed to train. He, by the age of 13, while nearing graduation, was already an Anbu level shinobi, with his fine arts being at peak alongside with the Uzumaki adamantium chains, him using 2 katanas, as well as kunais for fine arts, such as flying Raijin technique, as well as multiplication technique. As he threw a single kunai, it will divide and multiply into thousands until they land on the enemies. He was amplifying with all of these with the help of fine arts. He even created a custom armor of Anbus that was protected from all sorts of attacks, from lethal to ninjutsu level, all of them, thanks to the help of ninjutsu. As now we see, Danzo was watching Naruto defeat 10 of his Anbus, as after being done, Naruto stood there. Well, hello there, Danzo-sama. Fancy seeing you here. At such a time, you should be in council meeting by now. I should have been, but there has been a talk, because the meeting has been halted, and the council wished to see your progress against Sasuke Uchiha. To our surprise, they have been training in secret by hiring people by giving them extreme amount of money. And he has been given access to your father's techniques as well. What? he was given access to my father's techniques. You mean to say he mastered the Rasengan? Yes. It's still not complete, like yours, but I want to destroy him. I'm gonna destroy and end that bloodline once and for all. Those pathetic Uchihas, they don't need to exist. A good Uchiha is a dead Uchiha, said Naruto. And so, a match was arranged, as Sasuke was arrogantly standing in front of Naruto. Hello there, Uzumaki. It's nice to finally meet you again. I guess last time wasn't enough for you, huh, Uchiha? You wanted some more. Well, here am I. Come and get some. Oh, I will. But, with a surprise for you. As a Rasengan was formed into the hands of Sasuke, as he added lightning element. See what I did? I completed your father's pathetic jutsu and made it into my own, but before he could finish, an Uzumaki adamantium chain pierced through his chest, causing him to cough huge amount of blood. You talk too much. As Sasuke was shocked, as his Sharingan activated, 3 tomos visualizing until he yelled Kai, realizing it was a genjutsu, and he was still standing there, only for Naruto to closing the distance and punch him across the face, causing him to literally tear through the earth and skid across like he was a pebble skipping across river, until he hit a tree with ferocity, causing huge cracks to appear in its trunk. As Sasuke was getting up, he began to realize that his jaw was cracked alongside a few of his bones, such as collarbone and ribs. My bones, some of them are cracked, even shattered. What kind of training he has been doing? Why can't I get strong? You will pay for this. I can't hear you what you said. Maybe your jaw is broken, Sasuke. Go and cry to your bitch of a council. As that is when we see Sasuke then released the true form of the Uchiha's power. He was able to tap, because of his sheer hatred of Naruto, into the Mangekyo Sharingan and tap into the half Susanoo. This is the legendary technique, the Susanoo. As Naruto then said, oh yeah, meet my half QB avatar. As an orange avatar made out of QB, same like KCM but with orange instead of being golden, appeared, as everyone was now literally shitting bricks except for Danzo. Danzo, what is going on? Turns out QB is a sentient being, and he too was betrayed by an Uchiha. With an Uchiha who is alive and outside. And they are going after them next. I'm gonna make an example out of you, because alongside me, someone else is pissed at Uchihas. Come on, Kurama. Let's deal with this bastard son of a bitch. And so, Sasuke Uchiha was teared to shreds in front of the whole village. As Sasuke remains laid there, Naruto used the fire technique from the QB to burn it down, not even letting an ash remain, making sure that the Uchiha bloodline was purged. How many Uchihas remain? I said how many Uchihas remained. 2 of them. Itachi Uchiha and the masked person, said Hiruzen. Good. Good Uchiha is a dead Uchiha. You can't allow that to happen. He killed Sasuke Utsama. There's need to be a repercussion. Shut up, civilian bitch. You're an Uchiha lover, huh? You wish to die as well? Be with your Uchiha, huh? No, I am married and good. If you don't want to lose your life, never speak of those bastards. All they do is destroy and take. One of them destroyed my family. And you tried to give him my father's technique. As Naruto's Uzumaki adamantium chains appeared from his back, a swarm of tentacles of Kaneki from Tokyo Go, as they were hovering and looking at each and every one of them, until Danzo then said, Naruto, stand down. Danzo-sama, you know that they are going to pay for this. I know, but not like this, my dear boy. You're right. The first priority is to get rid of the Uchihas. Then, make sure that Konoha's dominance is inserted over the others. What do you mean by that, Naruto? Konoha is way too lenient. You gave most of these powers to these sons of bitches who doesn't even do anything except to eat it out from inside like pests. Once I come to power, I'm gonna clean them all. Purge Konoha. And then, I'm gonna purge the rest of the elemental nations from those who are going to be a trouble for us. If not with anyone's help, then on my own. Said Naruto. Good to know. Danzo, what have you done? What do you mean, what have I done? I created the perfect Kage candidate that Tobirama-sama wanted. But that was a different time. We're in a peaceful era. Why would Sensei want a warmonger? Because Konoha in a peaceful era is a joke. You have made us into a joke. We should still be the same prestigious village as we were at one point, but because of you and your antics, we are nothing more than a shadow of what we were before. Do not worry, Gigi. And I have not lost myself completely. But I will do one thing, and one thing for sure. And that is purge this world from the beings known as Uchiha. Where can I find them? I need them tracked, somehow. And so, Hiruzen then said, if you made up your mind, then fine. I'll help you. I'm gonna contact Jiraiya. And he's gonna let you in. Unbeknownst to them, Danzo was happy. While unbeknownst to him even, a being was watching this from afar. And that was Zetsu. Oh shit. Oh my god. What is wrong with this child? Why is he against Uchiha so much? His hatred, it's almost rivaling Tobirama's. It was already hard enough to get that man killed because of him purging the Uchihas, and now the last two remaining Uchihas. Damn it. Another mini Tobirama appears. I have to deal with him and fast. And so it was nighttime. Zetsu, in his all-right mind of state, decided to attack Naruto. And while Naruto was resting, threw a lot of deadly poisonous darts and kunais at him, as Naruto was hit with multiple ones of them, until a cold blade was at the neck of Zetsu as the Naruto laying in front of him turned into a wooden log. Tell me who sent you. Otherwise I have other ways. As an Udamaki adamantium chain appeared, but it had fine arts on it. Tell me or there will be a more gruesome way for me to find out. And trust me, I would rather have you give me the second chance. He tried to escape, but the Uzumaki adamantium chains wrapped around himself now were exhausting his chakra. Damn it! My chakra is being exhausted. As Naruto then said, thank you so much for granting this. Time to test this puppy out. As the upper chain then began to rotate like a drill and drilled into the head of Zetsu, causing it to stab inside the brain, and the seal activated then and there, causing Zetsu extreme amounts of pain and agony, while Naruto was extracting information. And what he found shook him to the core. Oh, you have been a naughty boy, haven't you? So much knowledge. Ah, I see now. So this was your game after all, and all along, huh? I might have accidentally found the biggest culprit of the one who ruined my life. And thank you so much, Kami, or any other god or deity out there who hand-delivered you yourself because of your stupidity to me. As Naruto then brutally tortured Zetsu for the next whole month, until Zetsu was the one who was begging for mercy or death, which Naruto wasn't granting any. After Naruto was satisfied, the next month came for the torture for Kurama himself, because Kurama also wanted a piece of this. And after his satisfaction, that is when Zetsu was allowed to die. And after 2 months of torture and that, Naruto was aware of what to do. What do you say, Kurama? We already know where they are. Should we play the waiting game? Or should we just attack? Let's kill the rest of the Akatsuki members as well, Naruto. One by one. And let's out Tobi. And once he is, then we kill him. The second last person to die is going to be Alto Itachi. Let's save the Uchihas for last. Now usually I wouldn't have done that, but I guess you're right. Let's save the pleasure of killing the Uchihas to last. And so Naruto hunted down and tracked down each and every one of the Akatsuki members. Because of what he has done to Zetsu, he was already aware of their plans. And besides, he knew how to use rings, which they used to communicate, sending voice messages to one another. As Naruto was able to track down them because of that, and was brutally kill one by one each and every one of them. Sasori's whole body exploded with Deidara's clay being all over his body, while Deidara, he was dehydrated to the point that he was turned into a literal skeleton, and then he was stabbed with wooden stakes all across his body. Even his eyes were gouged out. One by one, an example was made out by the Akatsuki members. Even the immortals Hidan and Kakazu were killed in the most brutalist way. Hidan couldn't die because of his Jashinism, so he was cut up into multiple pieces, cube-sized one, and separated into glass jars. Jars that would shock them whenever he twitched, and that was eternal pain for him. All the while, one by one, each and every Akatsuki member began to fall down. The only ones now left were none other than Pain, Konan, Itachi, and Tobi. What the hell is going on? One by one, each and every one of our members are dying. And where the hell is Zetsu? It's been a month since he has disappeared. He has never gone that long. He has gone off for weeks or so. But he has returned each and every time or reported. But so far he hasn't. That is because he wouldn't. Obito, as Naruto appeared there. Naruto, what are you doing here? Came here to purge the world of what it needs to be purged of. Uchihas. As after that moment, Itachi, who was aware of what has transpired of his brother, attacked Naruto, only for Naruto to throw him to the other side. Not now, I'm here for these two. You two die last. Naruto attacked both Konan, the Paper Angel, and Pain and his 7 pots, using with the help of Kurama and his techniques, such as Kunai multiplying technique, as well as Uzumaki adamantium chains, and even the katanas that he wielded, dual wielded. He was able to take Konan out immediately by cleaving her neck off. Konan, no! Causing Nagato to lose control until he threw a katana straight through the paper tree that stabbed straight through the mouth of Nagato, killing him then and there. Naruto's katana then exploded, killing Nagato once and for all. No! The Rinnegan! Just my luck. The Rinnegan user exploded. Which is great now. Which means your plan will never come to fruition. Not a single Jinchuriki has been gathered. And now you will be the one who to suffer. Like you made me suffer, Obito. You should have stayed under that rock, crushed, and died like a pathetic bitch you are, Uchiha. But no, you had to be the stubborn bastard who would survive, and then go on to fulfill the destiny of the bastards that have done that before. As now, Naruto began to attack Tobi. As Tobi was being attacked left and right and was seriously wounded, we see that he was given a chance to escape by one and only Itachi. Now we're even. I made him escape, the one you're after. I'm after you as well. As Naruto then literally used his katana at blinding speeds to the point that Itachi just stood still. And once he was done, many lines began to appear in the form of red as Itachi crumbled down to the ground in the form of cubes. So much for the Genjutsu master. I was not here for your monologue, bastards. I'm here to purge you. Now where could he have gone off to? And so, Tobi realized that his biggest enemy and menace that he has to deal with was Naruto Uzumaki, the Tobirama wannabe, who was after his ass. And for good. He wiped out the whole Akatsuki, and now he found him, was gonna enjoy torturing him first, because that much was evident. And he was hunting him like a madman. On the other side, Naruto has sent a letter to Konoha, revealing them of his intentions and where he has gone off to. Ah, damn it! Not again! Naruto has done this. It's all thanks to you, Danzo. What? What did I do? Said Danzo, sipping on his green tea. It's good. It's good for the village. It shows that he is much more evident to prove that Konoha is dominant. I will support him fully. And besides, he's getting revenge on the person who took away our Kage. I think we should be happy for that. Seriously. As on the other side, Tobi went to the only person he could go to, and that was Orochimaru. Orochimaru was in the midst of a plan of Konohagarashi at the time, because the Chunin exams were drawing near in Konoha, and he was gonna use it as a disguise of the Kazekage to get inside, whom he has literally killed. Seeing this as a chance to get back at Naruto, he just did that. But Naruto was stopped in mid of, well, his quest and was called back. Obviously he had to return, but what he did not knew was there waiting for him would be his gift. Because as soon as the final part of the exams after a month began, when the Konoha crush happened, and in which Tobi had to participate for Orochimaru's help, Naruto appeared, and he, like a madman, dealt with the One Tails, and soon as he did so, he then went on to neutralize Orochimaru, literally killed the Snake Sani by ripping his heart and his intestines out through his katana, and literally using the flying Raijin technique straight through him, causing him to literally burst out from inside out. While on the other side, Obito tried to escape, only for Naruto to appear and cleave his legs off. No! As the masked person screamed in agony, Naruto began to stab him one by one, starting from his fingers all the way to his arms, and then in his chakra pulse, and twisting the katana there. How does it feel, huh? When you're the one in agony. There was a huge claw piercing the belly, and I guess you deserve that as well. Come on, Kurama. Your time is here. Take your revenge. As orange chakra bursted out of Naruto, as a huge paw in Naruto's hand turned into chakra hand of Kurama, and the huge nail was stabbed straight through the guts of Obito, again and again and again, until Obito was now laying in his own pool of blood. And that is when Naruto's thirst for blood satisfied, and he was done with Obito. That was something else. No, Naruto, are you? Yes, I'm fine. I'm completely fine. I just can't believe it that the world is finally free from the disease known as Uchihas. It's great. It's perfect. Yes, my dear boy, it is great. Now we can move on to the bigger picture. Of course, Danzo. Sama, you're right. We're gonna have to make Konoha great again. So, with Danzo and Naruto being in charge, because these two were now the duo who were the most fearful by everyone, then attacked multiple villages. Suna was not given a second chance and was taken over by Konoha. The Land of Fire protested alongside the Land of Sand, and they too were overthrown. The Daimyo's family was overthrown by Naruto, and he was the one who was taking over, expanding Konoha's territories. When this was found out by Kumo and their Daimyo, they went to war, and they were the third ones to lose. Kiri obviously didn't want any problems, so they sent a treaty, a peace one, which Naruto expected, which left Iwa. And Naruto proudly displayed the Namikaze and Uzumaki name, and flaunting the name of his parents, causing them to remain neutral, because they knew one single mistake, and what made out of Kumo and Suna could be made out of them and their daimyo, because the remaining two daimyos were shitting bricks as it already was. Amegakure was taken over by Naruto as well, as he became the Hokage. And the daimyo was made into Danzo, while Hiruzen was his advisor as well. And to be honest, Danzo was quite happy into being made the daimyo who watched over the lands and its progression, because he was always working hardest, by crook or by hook, for the development of their nations and its enlargement, which it was happening. And he would never betray his ideologies, the ideologies that were instilled in him in the war-torn era by Tobirama Senju. And Naruto's slogan was only one thing: an Uchiha that is a good Uchiha is a dead Uchiha. The wise words said by him, his sensei, and by his followers. As this is where I'm going to be leaving this short movie of, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. I know this is quite a wild story, but yeah, obviously Tobirama was a racist, so I had to make Naruto a little bit racist towards Uchiha. Anyways, enough said. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and follow me on my Meta What If channel as well. As this is Apollo Uchiha, and I'm signing off for the day. Peace.